This world will know true pain. Almighty push! What is up, my cellular family? This is your powerhouse of entertainment, coming at you with another drawing video. This video is of none other than not who you think it is, because your boy in the 6th grade used to like My Little Pony, but guess what? You've already seen all my pony drawings, so it doesn't matter now, because you already know. So, this is a drawing that is redone from like 3 years ago. 3 years ago, and it is of Twilight Sparkle as Sasuke Uchiha. And another drawing that I did, not today, or maybe not tomorrow or the next day, but is of Pinkie Pie as Naruto. So, I do hope you guys enjoy. It is going to be approximately 21 minutes. And yeah, just because it took forever to draw that. I was sitting there for 5 hours yesterday trying to get everything done. So, in lieu of a mashup episode, you guys are getting another drawing up episode, and we'll get to the mashup series again someday, but maybe not this week. I don't know. I just have to get a consistent schedule, because I just need a consistent schedule. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the show. In lieu of music, because, listen, as much as Splice, the app that I use, does great to, provide some very, very mood-setting music, I don't believe that justifies the artist's critique. So, for this episode, what I'm going to try to do, even though I'm super stuffy and I sound like this, I'm going to try to do some, I'm going to do what's called a voiceover, where I just kind of talk about the drawing in general. Look at that big forehead looking skinny neck looking, anime character looking, waifu making looking. No, I'm just kidding. Ew, no, that was gross. Anyway. Alright, so right now I'm trying to do the head. As you can tell, you've got eyes, unless you're blind. Why are you watching this if you're blind? In fact, I encourage you not to watch YouTube videos if you are blind. Also, this was I'm going to go for the condescending look. Make sure, let's see if that really plays out, and guess what? It did not. At the end of the video, you will see that this is not the final product, although it was a very decent start. Until I added the blobfish looking background, and then what I decided to do was I decided to go with a different color of so this is how I start my bodies. Actually, I don't know if anybody else does this, but what I like to do is that I like to do the thing with the stuff. No, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that I like to draw an outline of the shape that I'm trying to make, and then go back and make the actual shape itself. And so that's kind of what I did for this. And this is actually, I think this is the beginning of the actual drawing now. So we are getting to the main event. Move the head over a little bit. Yeah, make the neck a little better. Actually, no, erase the whole neck. Forget the neck. Psh, who needs a neck when you've got anime character? All right, disproportionate proportions. Wow, that looks a little wacky. Until I erase the lines, then it looks decent, but it still doesn't look like I have hips at all. Oh, okay, I erased the lines. Phew! I thought we were fishing for piranhas there, boys, with our bare hands. And then we go along with the arms. Now the arms were a nightmare. I hate arms. Arms and legs, the worst. Oh, yep. And then Big Thickums Neck Boy comes out here looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger. So yeah, I think one arm is shorter than the other at this point. And then I go on to the legs. Now let me say, thighs are all right. Thighs are okay. It's only until you get to the conjoining part where you have a bit of an issue, because it's like, How am I supposed to draw this again? What are legs? They're the worst. Hands also are terrible. I've actually learned to sort of tolerate hands. Now, tolerate is a very, very loose word. Also, the foot is backwards, my friend. Hey, artist buddy, do you know what you're doing? Because you don't. You are kind of the worst. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, guys. Ha ha. I can still sing for you, but it's just not going to be an actual song. That thigh looks weird, my friend. You should maybe erase that. Oh, you took my word for it. Thank you. Oh, no, the Rockettes called. They want their Sasuke back, you idiot. We're not doing the Rockettes. We are drawing Twilight Sparkle as Sasuke Uchiha, and then maybe later we'll draw PewDiePie as Naruto again for like the third time. I have an album called New and Old. What I do is I take pictures and I put them next to each other of the old drawing and the new drawing. It's actually very useful for those who do art and stuff. So if you're watching this and you do art and you do I said doo-doo. What a comedic genius I am. Doo-doo, cause poopy. Anyway, so yeah, I like to make an album like that so that I can see my progress from however many years ago I did a certain drawing. I tried to make Twilight Uchiha jump there, but look like she's jumping and kind of like, ah! I was going to have her have a yelling face, but I don't like moving the face once I have it set. And this is where the real sort of kind of challenge comes in, why it took so long to make this freaking drawing, is because I had to redo the arm over and over again. And actually, that is the position of the arm that I settled with. It was a lot of fun. I settled on that, and then I settled that in a fist. Now I can't say the fist is very good, but hands suck, as we all know. So it's inconsequential. Yeah, and then I tried to do the thing with the stuff, and it's actually not half bad, but like obviously it could be better. Move the head up. No, I made it bigger. I made the head bigger because anime characters have huge badonking heads. Like, they're like, "Whoom, I walk into the room, and now you know my might. For I am Escanor, the lioness of pride." Anyway. Yeah, what's up? How you doing? Name's Death. I'm the Grim Reaper. I am the principal of the DWMA, and I am going to be doing a drawing video. Why did I turn into Papyrus? Hello, humans. Welcome to Papyrus's drawing video. As you can tell, I am drawing the best human imaginable. Our favorite food is spaghetti, just like the great and powerful, popular Papyrus. And now we're doing legs again. And we will do legs until the end of time. You nasties, get your head out of the gutter. I will be drawing legs. Put the foot up on the bow of the hill, on the bow of the hill. You gotta redraw the drawing because it sucks. The leg, it sucks. I hate drawing legs. They look funny, and I don't like them. Okay. Anyway. So now we draw the lady parts. Because they're difficult to draw. Also, I realized how tall people actually are, with torsos and everything. And we draw more lady parts. PG-13, rated R, don't look. Look away. Anyway. Make the thigh a little bigger there. Yep. I hate that I draw the whole body, and then, as you guys will see in the very last of this video, you guys will see the final product is that, I have a lot of clothes that I draw on the person too. So it's a lot of fun there. Yeah. But so until then, I'm just going to put it back to the singing right now. So yeah, there we go. The actual singing, not my singing, just other singing.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, deep down. And it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, yeah, I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I am running for you. I am running for you. I am running for you. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. I'll be your light. Your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light.
What a perfectly timed and honestly quite ironic song. I'll be your light. Unfortunately for Sasuke, he will never become Hokage. He will be the Hokage shadow until the end of time. But unfortunately, they're not immortal in Naruto, so I won't last that long. Anyway, so now we go on to the inking, where, as you can tell, that's why I said it was a perfectly timed song, because what else would be perfectly timed if not going from one face to the other? During the song, you guys saw that I added clothes and I added hair and all the elements that would make this not Sasuke, but Twilight. The hair is the most iconic part. It being a girl is probably the second most iconic part. Now, if you want to do hair, it's difficult-ish. Yeah, I'm bad at instruction when it's going this fast. All I can say is that make sure you know what your body's position is, where the wrinkles and crinkles and frinkles are, and then make sure that you follow those guidelines throughout the whole article of clothing that you have. For the shirt, things like that. The hand is scrunched, things like that. You gotta, if the hand is scrunched, don't make it look like it's full-faced towards the audience. You have to make it look like it's shorter than the other arm, but not exactly. If you do something like rope or a pipe or something like that, or like a twisty, bendable metal sort of thing, then make sure that they're all going in the right direction when you do it. Fray the end of the rope where there's a tie, and then bingo, bango, bongo, you've got yourself a nice looking waist scarf for Sasuke. Because of his giant tie thing that Orochimaru gave him. He has it until the end of the show. And so now we draw the footsies. Those are also difficult to draw. Don't be upset. Don't beat yourself up at all whatsoever, but don't beat yourself up, especially if you can't do feet, because that's just it. They're tough, man. They're tough. I get it. I understand. I get it. And make sure that if you do the pattern or patterns on the hair, make sure that they go all the way down. Make sure you don't miss any spots. That hand was a little weird. I wanted to make it a little bigger because it wasn't proportionate to the other hand, which was in the fist right there. And so, yeah, that is, I think we're just about ready to go into coloring. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Shortening up some hair, and then skin color is the worst, guys. Let me tell you, if you want to do skin color, make sure that you do like a very light version of the character's skin color. I don't know, like that, it looks yellow right now, but like if you put like a deeper red that's a little more gray than anything, then you've got something to cook with. So color theory dictates that, opposite ends of the color wheel you can use for shading and things like that. And I know that I'm not necessarily doing that, and I know that right now that, it looks bad. I mean, it doesn't look bad. That looks even a little more orange than usual, but the color that I'm using with it really offsets it and makes it look like a skin tone. And so looking up anime characters in general, you'll see the different kind of shading styles that they can use for different sorts of art and things like that. For mine, it's more of a hard. It is a what am I saying? It's a hard shading. There's soft shading and then there's hard shading. Hard shading is there are easily identifiable lines that you can see. There are for the shoe what I was trying to do there was something called I actually don't know the name for that actually. All I know is how to do it. I don't know necessarily what its name was. Shading, make sure that when you're doing shading for hair, make sure that you do it zigzag, like a zigzag sort of thing, because in most anime you're not just going to have like a natural, a shade like you would have on the legs down there. You would have the zigzag, where the hair stands out, things like that. When you do rope, and there's a rule for all sort of light perspective. Make sure that you pick a central point of where your light is going to come from, and then follow that rule. I don't think that I'm necessarily following it to a T right now, but make sure that if you're doing it, make sure that you do, because I still need to learn how to know where the light is coming from. Then we go to the eyes, where he's got his Sharingan and where he's got his Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan after he took his brother's eyes and used them. When you in the world of Naruto, when you kill somebody else who has awakened the Mangekyo Sharingan, and you take their eyes and you put their eyes in your body, then you awaken the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, which means you don't have to lose your eyesight to do it. Also, if you're going to do hair in anime, make sure that you have light specks and stuff like that, like what I'm doing right now. Reflective surfaces are great for your anime girls and boys. And I obviously could have stopped there, but look at me. I'm an overachiever right now because I wanted to do a type of background, because I'm sick and tired of looking at characters not standing on anything when it looks like they should stand on something. So what I did was that I just made an outline of a black surface, and I used that. I know that you see that there are a lot of lines, which means that there would be separation of colors and shading and things like that. But no, you would be wrong, because what I do is I just fill it in all black, put the top as blue, and then I start on the lightning. And then I start on the lightning that Sasuke has in his Chidori. Chidori is a move in Naruto where you basically use lightning as an assassin's blade, although the lightning sounds like so it doesn't really work. It's kind of the worst assassination weapon I've ever heard of, because anytime that it's produced, anytime that the lightning is produced, it's like makes this really loud noise. Also, this is a glowing effect. It is a glowing pen. So what you do, okay, so first and foremost, there should be add another layer, put soft glow, use a kind of airbrush to make a different glowing effect, and then what you're going to want to do is that you're going to want to take the glowing pen over that, and where you want the lightning to really look like lightning is where you want to take that glowing pen, and you're going to want to just kind of, use it until it looks white, and then you've got your lightning. It looks like Twilight Uchiha is about to eviscerate somebody, and this is actually where the episode ends. I was trying to find a good spot for it, but what I did was I just put Twilight and then Uchiha, and then that was the end of that. If you did like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more, because I need your help growing this channel. So, if you wouldn't mind sharing this video with others, I would really appreciate that. And in the world of entertainment, stay tuned.